donation. What's going on, guys? I'm Nemesis, and of course, I've got my home dog here, Mikkel. Got our trading master in his house, Jay. And the meme master. The meme master has made a late entry, but he's fashionably on time. We got Gundy.
Like literally like on time too.
Right.
That's the funny part, like literally on time.
Oh yeah.
As we're over here talking about like computer parts and stuff, Jay got some cool new computer parts on the way.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
We're excited. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what's gonna go on. What's up, everybody that is here tonight? Thank you all for coming. Zebert, how are you doing, man? We got Nefarious rolling in here. The Moist story. That one gets me all moist, man.
Every time.
Chris Anderson's in here, man. You need to hurry up and get home, buddy. Dig Deep Miner, how are you, my man? Crypto Mining Lifer, what's up? Oh, they said Savage Raid. Him so far. I bet the rest will start rolling in here.
Man, every week.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and chill this one right now. Right meow. Guys, you got to sit here and be here tomorrow for the Peta Frame build-up.
Oh, it's happening, finally.
And dude, everybody out there, it's for charity.
Oh.
Oh, so it is for a good cause. So definitely be there. Are we gonna have like a donation wallet for these people too?
Yep.
Amazing.
There's a donation wallet. If you go look on Twitter, I think it was posted on DCA's Twitter. I don't know. That wasn't me, so I can't vouch for that. But I know that Red Panda posted it, and a bunch of others had posted it on their Twitter today as well. They have the donation link in there that if you donate, they are actually going. It's all going to go to charity. So the winner of the full competitions will get to choose their charity of choice. We have a list of them that actually accept crypto to make it easy since we're donating in crypto.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
and what's
awesome.
really nice too is that you will be able to on-chain verify that we didn't skim anything off the top.
Oh, cheesy.
Like these non-transparent charities that are out there, you know.
Y'all can all see that receiving address, and then you can plug it into the Explorer, see how much has been sent, and then you can see the same exact amount get sent right back up.
It's like,
one address.
verifiable.
And it'll go to the charity.
Right.
And it's immutable.
You want to know what else is not immutable? The Halving coming up. Oh!
Bomb drop.
Wrecked City, all right.
Oh my God, I am
awesome.
so excited over it.
He says, Chris Anderson says, by the way, I want to see a bunch of FA comments in chat when I show up. Okay. So, what's up, Matt? How you doing, buddy? Rolling up in here. Yeah. He says, yes, it's on Instagram. Oh, so it's on the Instagram one. So if it isn't on Instagram, it should have gotten pushed to the Twitter anyway. Just by auto magically.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram.
Oh wow, even Hashrate retweeted that out. Wow. Coinvention. Wow. I mean, there's a lot of big people that are like, Red Panda was saying there was someone like Crypto News on Twitter reposted it as well.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
been
getting shared everywhere.
I tweeted it, and there was like a bunch of people on my side that started
Everywheres.
tweeting it, and then all of a
Everywheres.
sudden I started getting tagged like crazy. I'm like, oh my God, this is the first time I've ever had something that had me mentioned in it. That's kind of gone viral through the mining community. It's kind of cool.
Right. You know, and this isn't like the only one too, though. So we have tonight or tomorrow's at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the build off will begin.
Mm-hmm.
And we have tomorrow, and then we're going to do another one a month from that date. So
there's too many of us to do it on one
there's
stream.
like 14 of us, and that's just too much to fit into, like, that's just too much chaos. So we found that it'd be better just do it like 1 month, then the next month, and then the final month, the two winners of that have to tear apart the frame that they just put together as fast as possible. I think it was either tear it apart and then rebuild it as fast as possible. So they gotta tear it apart and then put it back together. And that will be the determining is to choose what charity they're gonna donate to. So it's pretty awesome. It started as like a little joke, and then it turned into like, oh, let's just do it as fun for like a couple of us, and then it turns around and now there's like literally everybody that I watched when I was getting into mining and everything, like the people that I watched are now like in this, like coming into this with us and like talking about it, and we're like, oh, this is like full circle. Like, oh my gosh,
Right.
8 people that I like, hey, you inspired me to do this. You're awesome. They're like, oh, hey, thanks. So it's pretty awesome. It's opened up a whole bunch of new doors for everybody that's in the space, because now everybody that's, you know, in the mining space and YouTubers, even some of us that aren't really like huge, still are all conversating together and talking and picking each other's brains now. And it turned into something that's like more than just the build off. It brought the entire community of like mining YouTubers together, and it's like it's just great. And there's no stepping on toes either. Like we all like talk to each other, and like we don't even like, and it's like, yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting dynamic.
Oh yeah, It's what's really nice about it is like we all have like the same common goal.
Right,
but
nefarious. He says it's 2014 to 2016 tier miners versus 2017 to 2019 tiered miners. Yes, it's generation 1 versus generation 2.
Pretty much.
Oh, man, you know the first gens always have a problem. Same with cars too. You know, the first year that one comes out, you might want to let it slide for like, 10
Right. I mean, I definitely would have passed up on the Ford.
Because you fall in the second gen, right? You're gonna be like,
right.
second gen, so.
I pass up on that Ford Model T for a 69 Camaro. Oh.
He's like second gen all day.
Right.
Savage Raid. What's up, Crypto?
What up,
That's
savages? You savages.
That's pretty funny. That is a good point. There, various. What's Panda?
Time already?
Yeah, he just walked in and said Savage Raid.
Yeah.
What up? He said smash that like or else. Dang right.
Or else.
Right.
Or else he's gonna get his butt whooped tomorrow.
Oh, calling you out already. Dang.
I'm not competing. I'm just trying to start.
Right.
I'm just trying to
well, we already know I'm gonna win.
I'm just trying to poke over there.
I mean, we already know I'm gonna win. So I mean, we should just pick out what I want. I'm gonna win. So.
I got big money on you, so you better win.
Because you're going down. I'm not competing. So, as the host, yeah.
He got you.
I mean,
he got you.
You're right.
I like that.
You're right.
Yeah, that's pretty slick.
The reverse green screen.
The reverse green screen. What did you click on, like blue?
I don't know.
That's funny.
Oh.
He says my money is either on Nim or Savage. Oh, that's pretty funny. Ozzy Bozeman Tech says, "What's up, all? Savage Raid, what's up? How you doing, Savage?" He goes, "It's Grit's wife's birthday. He wants us to sing happy birthday." He does. He will. He will. If his wife is watching right now, I'll sing happy birthday.
Right.
Shamelessly.
Well, we better do it.
I need a comment that she's here, or he's here.
Right.
That she can hear.
And what's up,
I need the word.
Dan?
He said
She is.
Awesome. Alright, guys, we're gonna sing happy birthday. Ready?
All right, get it.
3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Gritz's
wife. Happy birthday to you. Like, that sucks.
This sucks, yeah. I know.
Great.
I thought it was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I mean, my ears.
Everybody's
I know.
like, my ears, they're
She's
bleeding.
dying. I know. We're so great that we're hurting everybody's ears. I know, it's just voices of angels.
Right, the heavenly sound.
Most
Heavenly sound.
majestic hymn I've ever
We
heard.
now we take requests. I think down below. Hey, there's actually donation addresses. You can actually tip us. You can go ahead and tip us in Bitcoin for any song like that. You know, hey, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
We do requests now?
we're working for tips, yeah.
Right. Gundy can provide the music with the turntables behind him. The dust has been dusted off of them, so they have been confirmed to work.
Yeah, they're up and running for sure.
She's laughing her ASS off. I think that counts, doesn't it?
I think so. Yeah, both of you.
Ass.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's
You're gonna say ass, right?
yeah.
Pretty sure he was saying ass.
Ass.
I got all those.
Oh, grits.
Oh, jeez. Add to the pile. Get back in the pile.
Back in the pile. They took our jobs. Literally, the government took our
She says no more,
jobs.
please. Yeah, we won't ever do that again. I'm sorry.
Wait, what are we doing? Oh, this is gayer than the pile. Back in the pile.
Get back in the pile.
Yeah, but this pile has like 24 million people or something like that in there. That's nasty.
Really big pile.
It's like a pile of ladybugs. It's getting all nasty.
Okay. The fairy says, Crypto Mikkel, thanks to the Raven Fork, I diverted one of my better hash systems over to Raven for a couple days. Not quite hit the movable goal. As soon as I hit, I'll send it over. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, you already paid you paid extra anyways, so you're fine until the next time. So, which I think you usually.
We go by the honor system here. You know what you need to pay.
Good homie. Reason. Hey, Dave Point says, hey all. Says, man, if you are Veta or Believin' or any vendor like Amazon or Newegg, how the F did you not get on this builder competition? Yeah, I know, right? I mean, look at all these awesome names that are in this competition. Look at all these awesome people. Look,
Yeah, man.
There's Nim. There's Nim right there. Look at that. Cool guy. Nefarious is over there behind the BCU cooler and everything. You got Serpent right there. Curse Mining.
Oh!
Red Panda.
Oh.
Not your normal miner. Nerd Gears, who is gonna match whatever Panda donates. So Nerd Gears is gonna
Awesome.
match whatever Panda donates, which is awesome.
Very
You got
nice.
Savage over there with a really cool looking logo. You got Mining Chamber, which is So and Orly. Crypto Mining Tips, which he has a really cool website and he has some super cool YouTube videos he's coming out with. You got Hash Raptor right there, and then you got where is it? Crypto Mining Lifer, which is in the chat too.
Oh yeah.
What about Seth Estrada?
And there's a few people's logos that aren't in here. I just didn't have them in time for this.
So we got Seth Estrada too,
Seth, I
with
think,
Mind Your Biz. Ooh.
I think he's competing. He has not voicefully verified. he loves the idea but has not voicely verified. But regardless, he wouldn't be competing until like a month from now, so we have like time to discuss that. And even if I was kind of discussing with everybody that if we need to, that I might actually compete the next time, and maybe Nim will host or something. Since he wouldn't be competing the next time anyway.
Don't worry about it. I'll build it. I got
Oh
it.
yeah, you gonna build it?
Yeah, I'll build it.
Oh dude, I bet you got this. So the instructions say it can be built in 14 minutes, and I bet you could do it in like 10.
14 days, probably, maybe.
Probably, maybe.
And then it's backwards.
I can weld it together. I know that.
Yeah,
for
just
sure.
break out the welder.
You just break out the welder.
It's like, I'll just weld that. Do I get extra bounty points for tack welding everything in place?
That shit's never coming apart.
He says, why not Orly and Canada are both going to compete. Yeah, I thought she said she was going to compete too. She said she was going to do it the next time too. So who knows, man? This thing could be even larger than we thought. Just
right.
Man, start getting sponsors and stuff.
Maybe get my wife to do it too.
Yeah.
Whoa. My life. This is I'm gonna Fiverr to get a logo. It's cool. Yeah. I took out like the where is it? No, here. Yours is right here. I took out like the background in here so that way it's clear on the front. Transparent in the back. But yeah. Hash Raptor has over here. I keep like doing backwards. Hash Raptor has a super nice logo. I like his. He says he went to Fiverr for his, which is awesome. So did Panda over there.
Panda.
Panda. Just like that.
Panda.
He says Half Raptors is the best logo. Yeah. So and that's tomorrow at 1. So that'll happen then. It's gonna be fun. Lots of fun, lots of shenanigans.
Oh yeah, shenanigans guaranteed.
Guaranteed shenanigans. For sure.
Red Pan is like Gundam style.
Silly. Oh man, smash the like, guys! Come on.
Oh yeah,
The likes are so low right now.
There's 26 of you in here, and there's only 19 likes.
That's not very nice.
Don't just lurk in the background. I mean, I know there's a lot of lurkers, and you'll learn a lot, but be an active part of the community. Come on.
Yeah. You know you want
Guaranteed learn.
So, what's your guys' thoughts on this whole Halving thing?
I think it's going to be Wrecked City, as usual.
Agreed.
Well, there's so many people that are calling for Bull Run. Bull Run, we're setting up for Bull Run because everything's going up. And I'm like...
Yeah, sure. I mean, it could go up. But
We totally will, Panda.
I don't see it hitting all-time highs until, like, we go way down first.
Right.
Yeah, Savage says having is Monday night,
Yep.
probably around 9 p.m. Eastern time, so 8 p.m. us.
Yep. Yeah, and it all depends on how many of these miners are trying to squeeze just the last little bit of drops that they can get out right now. Because like
hash rate been going up a while.
That's what I think is happening. They're just trying to get off, make as much as they can, and then.
What I'm waiting for is that hash rate drop. Oh. So nice.
So the hash rate drops, that means the difficulty will drop.
It usually takes a couple of weeks, though, right?
10 days.
10
Yeah.
days cycle.
Yep, it's a
Yeah,
10-day cycle. Yep. So depending on, I'd have to relook at it to see when the next cycle is on this. Also for the readjustment here, I'm gonna take a look at that right meow. Actually.
So what would it be like? What would everybody's thoughts? Okay, Trevor Board is right. So everybody in the chat, what would your thoughts be if the price of Bitcoin didn't fall once happened?
What do you mean didn't fall? I mean, it's not going to fall out of the sky right away, I don't think. I think people are going to outweigh their options, and it's like Nem said, you know, people just start trickling one by one. It'll be a gradual fall.
I think we'll see
But what if it
a
doesn't at all?
couple huge moves. Miners capitulate.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
But what if it doesn't?
If it doesn't,
we're all making more money.
We have 7 days
no complaints.
as of right now. It needs another 7 days before the readjustment. So it'll be 4 days after the halving. You'll have a readjustment on the difficulty setting.
Yeah, see, people give me answers. I just wanted to see answers.
so by next
That's all
Friday,
I
we might,
wanted.
by next Friday, we might see some action.
It'll be
So
it'll be like
Savage
Thursday,
says-
Friday. You'll see the difficulty readjustment, and you'll
Yeah. Savage saying the difficulty is about every 2 weeks, 216 blocks. He goes, and will be mid-adjustment about 1,000 blocks after the happening.
right.
Big Deep says, I hope it falls so I can buy more. The Fairy says, if it doesn't fall, we'll see 100K. Ralph Cooper says, he goes, he'll be happy either way.
Yeah.
You see what
Me too, Ralph Cooper.
what
I'll
I-
be happy either way.
I mean, from the way
Miners will have
that
to sell
I
their coins to pay
understand.
bills.
Well, you're having some hedge funds actually coming out and publicly announcing that they have just taken holdings in the Bitcoin to hedge the market. Even though it may
Savage
be
says
a bunch of
Nemesis
garbage.
is looking at current data. ...
Yeah.
He says, I was going on what I knew from before.
Yeah, with the way that I've been noticing the readjustment because of the fact that I'm mining Bitcoin, okay? I can see it on the pool side whenever the adjustment hits, and it's actually because of where the hash rate is. It's
David
been
coins.
nailing.
I like your answer.
It's been nailing the readjustment right around that 10-day mark. Now, if after the halving we have a minor capitulation after that, it'll push the readjustment further back because it needs to be, you know, it's every so many blocks.
Right. So Dave Point says he thinks it'll hold. He says miners have their coins gaining interest because they've never had that before. Because a lot of platforms now have you gain interest on it now. So that is true because the last halving that wasn't a thing. You know that I'm pretty sure that really wasn't a big thing, especially for the general public. Anyway, you know, having their Bitcoin being able to gain interest. You know, there's been plenty of staking coins and stuff like that gain interest, but having their Bitcoin gain interest has been a slowly ramping up thing, it seems. You know, there's a lot of platforms now that do this a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's even faucets that do that. You know, they give you interest. You know what I mean? Like, there's tons of platforms that do that. So yeah, that's a very viable
Holding,
option there.
I'm sure they're just hooking you up for holding coins on their platform.
Oh, for sure. They would gladly want to hold your Bitcoin.
I'm
Right.
sure.
Gladly. You know, I don't recommend it. Not financial advice. You know,
Right.
because what if they pull out and then then your Bitcoin's gone. You don't leave all your eggs in one basket. But you know, yes, those are options. And there are like other platforms. Coinbase has stuff like that. I'm pretty
Right,
sure.
and you can sit there and do like Nexos or something like that, or
Right.
Celsius, where you
Correct.
can take loans out against your Bitcoin.
Yep, Nexo is a good example. It's a very good platform where you can take loans out against your Bitcoin. So
Yeah, if
Great.
you like dirty fiat, I guess. They give you loans in Bitcoin.
Savage thinks it'll hold too. He says, and then the reduction of supply FOMO will happen 6 to 8 months after the happening.
Yep, I agree with the second half of that statement.
It'll happen
think
about
it-
6 months, 6 to 8 months
6
after.
to 8 months, yeah.
Yeah,
So you think by the end of the year we'll see something happen?
well, the
Yeah,
last bear market was 18 months after the happening. That was the bear market. Bam.
Right.
But the difference that we have now is the human malware thing, and we have the economical crisis. So those two things together is either going to be the worst thing that happened to Bitcoin, or is Bitcoin finally ready to step up to the plate for all of this? This is going to be very interesting. But I think with the market still needing, the market's going to make a pullback no matter what. So we're going to see Bitcoin drop. I think that the market's already shook out all the, and I'm talking traditional market, has shook out the speculators out of Bitcoin because they got liquidated on the New York Stock Exchange, and they had to cover their positions. So a lot of those people have already liquidated their Bitcoin positions. So what's really left are older wallets that have been hodling this whole time. So
Savage says the small mining farms that were liquidated by the previous recent dumps and weren't able to upgrade their equipment to S19s, he says we'll probably have to shut down and file bankruptcy. 100%. Especially those that were running like S17s in May, if all their S17s started breaking, stuff like that.
Right, S17 and they're 30%. Yeah, well, no, they've got a 30% failure rate.
S9s. Anyone that was still running the S9s is like a small farm. They will not be like doing well. That's for sure. I don't think
you're gonna be mining for the not for profit.
Already ROI.
You're not going to be mining for profit unless you're in an area that's got cheap renewable energy. But for anybody else that's going to have an at-home mining, that's going to be grabbing an S9 because they can't run the S17, they can't run the S19 because you need 220 power to go to it. They're going to look at those S9s as very viable, but they're also going to be covering the electric bill on there because they're seeing the long term on, any Satoshi earned is a Satoshi saved.
Yeah, been Red saying he's seen a couple small Bitcoin farms near him for sale already.
Yep. Oh yeah. They're trying to get for a lot of those guys, they've probably waited too long. If they've got old, outdated hardware, they're done. No big farm's gonna look at them as being viable to take their hardware off of them, even if they took care of it really well.
Oh, Mr. Christoph just closed his farm down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had S9s.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because Savage is saying those farmers that didn't plan or get liquidated and they're still running S9s because they're toast.
Yeah.
Yep. Jay Bohannon says, I just started using Hashrate OS. I have a question. I was looking for total coins counts, but all I've been able to find is a count of counts by cards and not a count for all. Don't know about that. I don't think they have that implemented where you can do like a total amount of coins mined. They haven't done that yet, if that's what you're looking for.
Right, because like even simple
Hashrate,
miner
not Hashrate, HiveOS does it, but you have to like register like the wallet address of like
right, and I've never
have to be like wallets that they are like familiar with.
Right, and I've never done that.
Yeah, he says yes. I know Hashrate is working on something like that, because if I recall, they Hashrate and Zelcore have like a really close bond and stuff like that will be happening for like Zelcore that I know of. They mentioned that like a while back, but I know that that's not like a thing yet, but I know that that was a thing like a few months ago. So not yet, but yeah. Shibu says I'll pay $50 for an S9 with BSU. He said he just made a video saying he sold half of them and he's trying to sell 100 more. Wow.
Wow.
Because I have an S9 as a garage ornament, pretty much the only thing that's good for it.
Little space heater, you know.
And a little feet warmer, maybe.
Yeah.
Just don't put your toes too close to those fans; it might chop them off.
I know, and it's like, and I've been looking at like an upgraded unit myself too. So
Go can do it.
Oh, FA.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Oh, they're all saying
either
look
that,
at 'em, man. They all saying FA the moment you get in.
They are.
They're on cue, man.
I just got one thing to say, peeps. This YouTube podcast is rated F for fucking awesome. You guys rock.
Dun, dun, dun.
Y'all are all awesome. Every single one of y'all.
right?
Dude, I'm so excited for tomorrow and next month. That is awesome.
It's gonna be so fun. I have a cool. This is just for like my virtual background because this
Yeah, I know, right?
this spot's clear just for for me to sit in. There's nothing right here, just so I can sit here and you see everybody's logos. I can promote everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now selling ad space.
Yeah, you know, donate some stuff and I'll put I can make a little spot right here for you
Yeah.
You know it.
when the competition's over. Just saying, man. Do it like they do it like baseball fields. Put your company's banner on the back.
Your
the
ad
back field.
here.
You know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
Love it.
Oh,
saying quarter up,
Mad gets a
says-
quarter up.
Order up.
Because he's in the
Yeah.
thing now.
Yeah.
Right?
Quarter down. When we gonna have the dollar up pyramid?
There we go.
This is with all the logos.
There we go. I don't know what's wrong with the rest of you guys. You need to get with the program.
Wow. Wow. Just added the charity with merch.
Dude. You guys get me the logos. I will do a compilation t-shirt for the event.
Nice.
So
Alright.
get me or Mikkel the logos.
I
So-
already have
but-
all the logos.
Okay, like
Because obviously
all of them.
I made this. I have all of them.
You did not.
Yeah, but you said there's like a couple that
Liar.
are missing still.
It's
Yeah.
virtual. You didn't make it.
Oh, Crypto Mining Lifer, thank you for your wonderful donation. But yeah, seriously, I will totally do something with this.
He says we'll buy it. 100%.
Everybody that's participating.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We're missing a few people, but as soon as we get the rest of the people.
So Jay, I see you're looking at the charts. Where's Bitcoin going to be on Monday? Busted.
Hopefully $4.
It won't go that low. Because when it hits 20, I'm just gonna
It
buy
needs
it all.
to. It needs to go that low. People just need to get wrecked. And then
So
just
so
buy more.
you're in the crypto mom camp where there hasn't been enough pain and suffering yet. Souls
I've
need to be
seen
crushed.
It's the capitulation.
Need more souls to be crushed.
We're thinking about you, Crypto Mom. We're thinking about you.
Yep. I was thinking of when I saw a blueberry plant for sale today, and I was like, "Huh, blueberry plant, interesting."
I know, right?
I was like, "Oh, blueberries."
It's like she.
Good old
Jack is in the chat today.
I hope she like does the lemonade. That stuff goes great with a little bit of rum.
I know she
What?
bought a second
Vodka.
store. I remember seeing that they bought
Yeah,
a
second gas
store,
station.
Yeah.
which is awesome. Congratulations if you hear us. Actually awesome. So,
Is that your road soda, Chris?
so
Yeah. It was supposed to
he
be.
picks it up at the vending
peach tea
machine right
with,
before he left work.
No. It was supposed to be the peach tea with Applejack, but I accidentally grabbed the pineapple rum instead. It's weird.
It's weird.
It's like I don't know if I quite like this. My taste buds were
Just saying.
tricked.
It's weird.
I took a drink and it was not what I thought it was.
Ugh, milk was the bad choice.
It was bad. Okay.
I'm waiting for the day one of us is taking a
I'm
sip of
trying.
something, Gundy cracks a joke, and we spit all over the camera.
I don't want to get that all over my screen, too. That'll be all you, dude.
Trying to find
I
the
didn't say
video.
anybody wanted to do that. It just came to mind because it almost happened. As everybody starts taking drinks. Oh man, how is everybody doing?
So, what do you all think about them making you wear masks at certain establishments?
I haven't heard about them.
Like they'll escort you out if you don't have one on.
Oh yeah, the gas station right down the road from me. I just so happen to just put my mask on and walk in, right? Right, I don't know why people aren't doing this, just walking in. Okay, I'm good, right? So what if I look like a fool, you know? But it's like, you know, I watched this, one of the tellers in this gas station was like, get out of the store! Without a mask, get out of the store! Go back to your car and go get your mask! I was like,
Jesus.
wow.
Yo, there we go. That's what we're talking about right there.
Yeah.
So sensual.
Like
You gotta
a
put some
ninja,
sunglasses on like you're gonna rob somebody now.
right?
All that DCA merch. That is awesome.
Mine's
Oh,
way
yeah.
better.
Oh yeah.
I'm still waiting on mine. I still have not gotten my
Really?
stuff. Yeah.
I'm still waiting on mine too. I'm waiting on mine too.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Even the wife's not back there. What's up with
Give a
that?
shout out. I have to give a shout out because our patron member Kev, dude, made the largest purchase on DogeLord.com.
Even bigger than
He
mine?
purchased two. Yeah, larger than yours.
Wow.
He purchased two of my largest canvas wall art prints.
Nice. Those are
And
gonna
then it
look
cost me
sweet.
$178 in freight shipping to get it to Norway.
Oh yeah. Oh, overseas, hell yeah. You're lucky they're not gonna hit you with like some
like the
penalties when you get there,
or
so-
you like a human malware tax on it.
So I got to give a big shout out to him and say thank you. So awesome.
I go in the store with one of these on. I ain't paying for nothing.
Yeah. It's not a gun, it's a Butterfinger.
You and I had the same thought.
Oh, too funny.
That's right, Red Panda. 178. 178 in shipping. Because I think it's freight shipping, meaning they actually have to put it in like a wooden crate to actually
Yeah.
ship it to them.
It's oversized.
Palletize that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't mind when I go
Mikhail
to
just
stores.
posted where to post your BTC address in the comments of the video to be in the drawing for our swear jar giveaway. Yo.
Oh.
Open it in a new tab. Get your
Are you one of
addresses in
those people, Jay? Are you one of those people that don't cover your nose with the mask?
Oh no, I cover it.
Okay.
there. What? Out
Yeah,
in
you-
public. Right now he doesn't have to.
Oh man.
Don't
really
don't be
funny.
one. Don't be one of those people.
right.
I
I'm
just
like,
like
if you're
that.
gonna
They're
wear
like this.
it, just like wear it.
They wear it like this. They're like,
Yeah, don't half-ass it. What the hell?
or they're like this. They have like this while they're talking to you. Like, what are you doing? Defeats the purpose.
I love the people that are carrying them around while they're smoking.
Yeah.
Gotta have a cigarette real quick, and then I'll put it down.
No, the best is the joggers wearing them. I'm like, you're really gonna get close enough to somebody to get something? From
They
them?
just put a hole in the mask and there you go. It still works, right? That's how
Make a little tear.
No, it's just like it just
Button it
means
up when you're not using it.
I mean, you can just press it real tight and.
right. You'd be able to smoke it right through the mask. It's not
Oh
like
yeah,
it's-
for sure.
You know, I've seen these underwear masks all over the freaking, TikToks and YouTubes. Like seriously,
chicks
just open
wearing
the
thongs
pocket,
on their face.
cigarette.
Open up the flap.
God.
Yes.
Not like this, guys.
Open the crotch door.
Bomber door open.
Gross.
Oh man. Nefarious says, I love the people who have the masks on their chins because their chins need protection.
Oh yes, so much protection.
My favorite is the ones when they're driving.
Oh yeah.
Those are the best ones.
My favorite.
Well,
and I
if
actually
I'm
got
not mistaken, in
with
certain
gloves-
states
with
you actually have to
gloves
have a
on.
mask even on the road. In certain states.
I would just not.
I
do
would
it
on
to
the
piss
interstate
you
with them.
off.
So, exactly. That they're savage.
Right, but it's like it's really
There's a person alone driving. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Those are the best ones. They're just
person that's
driving
alone,
gloves on,
mask. I even saw chemical goggles on this one lady. I'm like, she had like a plastic bag
How the hell
over
you
her
drive
shirt.
with those on, man?
They must have
You
been
can't
brand
see very good out
new.
of those.
They had to be brand new, never been used except for this purpose.
No,
Yeah.
my favorite mask was posted by Tim Allen. It was a mask, and he had 2 cold air intake filters for more power.
Yeah.
More horsepower.
This is what I wear at work. It sucks, and then with a welding hood on top of it.
Jeez.
See, all you got to do is you make get like a little hook that goes underneath your wrist, and you just sit there and be like, get over here.
I'm still excited that they're actually.
With that thing, I could kick your head clean the fuck off. I'm telling you.
Oh.
Only when I'm wearing the mask. Only when I'm wearing the mask.
Yeah, you turn into a ninja
Yeah, it only works when you have it on.
or a bank robber.
To
you know, I
have
don't
it
know.
on.
I tried doing a roundhouse without it on, and I pulled some shit.
You didn't have the mask confidence.
Yeah,
Oh, that's no good.
makes you limber.
Wow,
I
my
think
internet
Jay's
just
aiming for
glitched out.
giveaway next
Wow.
week.
If I had to explain it, you don't know the full effect of my roundhouse. I mean,
Yeah, I
lethal.
heard it like some 8 bitches.
The sonic boom it lets off when I spin. That's
Oh yeah.
That's what you gotta
Sweet.
watch out for. Is the
breaking the
the
sound barrier.
aftershock.
Ralph Cooper says, I like to go to Family Dollar in my NBC setup. The cops know me. He's just having fun.
I think my favorite was the bank of like on Instagram. There's a bank of
Nefarious.
Kyra. She runs the Bitcoin Miami like building. So she went to the airport and she's wearing like a bandana. It has Bitcoins all over it, and she wore it into the airport through security and like went through check just like that. And and she goes, times are changing.
Oh, dude, the
I don't
last
think I could have walked through an airport like this ever in my life.
right. The last time I sat there and went through the airport, I had a Bitcoin hat on, and they were like, "Oh, make sure you check that Bitcoin hat." Because I had it on my head still. I forgot it. You know, it's like you wear a hat all the time. You forget you're wearing it sometimes. You
You
know.
might have been smuggling a Bitcoin through there.
I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, I would be more curious if they would know what a grassroots hat actually looked like. Because, I mean, it's like, come on, it's common knowledge that grassroots hats have a little pocket in them somewhere. And I'm sorry, you go through a body scanner, and if there's something in the hat, they're gonna see it.
Yeah,
No.
they're gonna know.
It's like, no, they wanted me to take my hat off, so because their scanner's not that good, I guess, you know. So I mean, if it's not good enough to see something on my head, I mean, is it gonna really see a gun?
budget cuts, bro.
I know, right? Budget cuts.
You don't understand.
He just wanted to scan you again, check out your sack.
Right. That's nasty.
Shoot me some 13 addresses so far, and I'm waiting till 9:50 for me.
The virus
9:50
itself
for
may
everyone
last
else.
only 2
Hey,
weeks
who's,
or so, but the faction known as the Democrat Party will continue to make it
thing's
last
going on?
psychologically for at least 6 more months.
Gundy.
It's
Sister
good.
of a
Motivation is to
bitch, I
thoroughly
knew it.
ruin the economy and blame our great
Hey,
President Trump for it.
let's not get strikes from YouTube, please.
Oh, we can't.
They're sitting there. They're like their algorithm has been hooking people's videos for that stuff.
For Alexa?
No,
Just-
for
I
what
was
it's
trying to
saying.
talk to Alexa.
It's for what it was saying.
Who's talking to Alexa?
It does it. Is all it has to do is just mention the right keywords, and the analytic yanks you.
I know, it's horrible these days.
She said, "Wait, great President Trump."
Hey, that's the AI, man. I don't know. They do say some wacky things.
Hey, all I know is that the president doesn't mean nothing. It's Congress. Where do you think the everything is not dictated by the president? The president's got a vote, but people need to realize it's the House and Senate. These are all the
This is
decision
YouTube
and all the
doesn't
problem.
YouTube algo doesn't like other AIs. That's true.
Yeah.
He's jealous.
It's a
It's jelly.
copyrighted voice.
It's not ours. We don't like that.
And if you'd like to see how, if you've got an Alexa or any of the other ones, South Park has an episode that you would like to watch with that thing on next to it.
Dude, you need to post like a link to it in like the Discord or something so we can all watch it after the stream.
I want to put it on when my wife goes to bed.
Oh, that episode like was setting off everybody's stuff.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Rhoda.
Do you guys have one of them? Who has one?
No.
No, I unplugged mine a long time ago.
A long time ago. I never plugged it in.
I would never allow one in the house. Nope. I don't need spyware.
Everything
It's
is
bad
spyware.
enough if you say, "Hey Google, your phone turns on."
Right.
We're gonna look in.
I'll definitely turn that function off.
I mean, it's like, yeah, like the wife just reminded me. I have the Xbox with the whole camera and sound on it. That's unplugged. I never leave that plugged in.
Yeah, no Xbox on.
Yeah. Oh, I can't do body gestures. I have to use the remote. Big deal.
Yeah, those cameras are scary. How good they pick up your room.
Well, it's not even that.
For real,
It's not even that. It's that in order to use it, you're giving them explicit permissions. Explicit.
Not only that, think about this: the FBI or the police can actually hack into it, and then
Any camera,
find out how many
anytime.
people are in the room
Yeah, they
with
don't-
you when they
Yep.
raid you.
You don't
And
need
what?
to hack
Yep.
onto it. It's
Yep, they'll
probably-
hack on that, and then they'll know what's on the table. They'll almost know what's in your wallet either, too. You know, it's like they could sit there, and a lot of the cameras are a lot better than what people think. If you like your tinfoil hats,
Extreme detail.
if you like your tinfoil hats, you should watch
wear
Snowden.
Dude, that was a great movie.
It's scary, and then to know that because of this malware that's going around, the executive orders has basically made it to where they don't even need a warrant right now.
I have tape over all of my cameras on anything because of that movie.
They'll just jam it into like they'll just cram it into the Patriot Act.
It's
That's what they do with
they
everything.
they activated the Patriot Act, so everything is now behind that. They could pretty much it's as close as we've ever gotten
the worst name
as
for
a
that ever.
culture. It's
Yeah,
so
right.
close to martial law.
It's totally anti-patriot.
Yeah.
They're gonna call it the fucking
Well, if you
Patriot
think
Act.
about
Everything against
way they were
like,
doing
the exact
things.
opposite of that.
Yeah.
only
This
way
guy-
they could get it passed is by convincing people that, oh, well, if you don't support the Patriot Act, you're not a patriot. You're not patriotic. You're
Yeah, that's what they
anti-America.
tell you if you don't stay in your house and you don't wear a fucking mask and you go out in public without one. Asses. Don't get me
Hey,
started
Ralph's
with
like,
these
oh
guys.
god, you guys are gonna get me fired up over here.
Seriously. This shit needs to end for real. I need
Oh,
a
yeah.
I need a fucking haircut. I want to go to see a movie or something in a theater.
I want to go to the bar because I hear that alcohol in large quantities kills viruses.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I've been doing that at home. That's probably why I don't have it, you know.
It'll make you take back shit you didn't steal.
But, I haven't worn a mask, you know. I go to work every day and I go out in public every day and go out to grocery stores all the time and look, I'm fine.
Oh yeah.
It's not scary out there, guys. It's not.
Shuby says that only 13 people have commented.
Really?
Oh,
Only
man.
13?
Only
people?
13 people want a couple of free sats.
Losers.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's
I didn't
harsh.
mean that. I didn't mean
That's
that.
harsh.
Maybe a
Wow,
little bit. Maybe a little bit.
that was a little harsh.
That was a little much, dude.
I'm not saying sorry.
No, no,
I
no.
meant it.
Well, I
Just
think
dial.
what he's
I'm not
saying
telling
is-
you to be sorry. I'm just saying dial back your excitement.
Let's interpret what Jay is really saying here. Let's interpret what Jay is really saying here. He's saying everybody who's not entering is an automatic loser for the
Yes.
drawing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's exactly
that
what I
good save,
meant.
good save, good save.
I got you, Jay. I got you.
I appreciate you very much, Chris.
It's like I like
You know
how
why?
you think.
You know why? Because this YouTube is fucking awesome.
Goddamn right.
Shit.
We're definitely gonna have a giveaway next week, huh?
No, I've only cussed twice.
Pretty much. There will probably
donate-
be a giveaway next week.
I had to donate $4 for last week.
Oh. Shuby's going FA. Oh, we got the FAs
Yes.
going.
Oh,
We got the
geez.
FAs in the chat. We got the FAs.
Just for that. There you Everybody spam FA. Spam FA right now.
Spam it.
Spam it. Spam it. Spam it. Spam it.
Why not?
Just do it.
So we're gonna go ahead and copy the address, guys.
Yo.
Fetch.
Party started.
So currency filter. We're gonna
Visiting
visiting people.
Are we ready?
Look at that, dude. That's cool.
ready for
Instagram. You can do Instagram on here now.
Yo,
Oh, really?
Nice.
See?
Nice.
Instagram is back.
All right. Are we ready for the drum roll?
Alright, we
Yeah.
got
Somebody wants it.
12
Who's it gonna be?
comments.
Woo. We had somebody comment twice, huh?
Oh, geez.
Yep. Or they made comments that didn't have any addresses.
I'm just gonna start comment bombing these things. So we get like 97 comments.
Hex?
Yo.
Oh!
Hex
I know. I saw him just
He
a
was here
second ago.
He's here.
Yeah,
he's here.
he was here earlier. I called him out.
Oh,
said,
he's
"Hey,
in. I
here."
can call his name out. So Hex, you won. Yo.
Ooh. Swear jar incoming.
He says rigged. Rigged because he's a former DCA teammate.
Maybe.
That's if
Never
that's
know.
if he's actually here. I mean, I can call
I
his
just
name
seen him.
out, but
Yeah, he just messaged or posted.
I saw him earlier. But is he here?
Is he there? Where was he?
Oh,
Right there.
10,
I see him right there.
9,
He's right here.
Oh, I see him.
7,
He's way up in there.
6,
Yeah, he was in there.
5.
There he is. He said, "Okay, just for fun, I will do this."
We see a video echo.
Yep, gotta love it.
Etcho, etcho,
Let everybody
etcho,
watch.
etcho.
Let everybody watch the chat. Watch him come through. That video inception.
Right.
He says, "Whoa, streamception!" Right?
Right?
Stream, man. Super stream.
It's like, let's see how good my encoder is.
Yeah, let's see how long your computer can last for that.
Right, while my computer's mining.
I like what Ozzy said. He said, "It's all good. Everything in life is rigged."
Yeah,
That ain't the truth.
Pretty much. I mean,
I'm
look
glad
at
you understand.
look at the stock market, for instance. You know, a lot of people at home, a lot of industries have stopped, and the stock market's gone on
Buy
a tear.
Bitcoin, buy it at cost, and hodl it.
Yo.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to like. I
That
need you
has
to
to be it,
like.
yeah.
I need you to like sound clip that, Chris. Like, so
You
I
can
can get
sound
that
clip
like.
it.
All
You got the OBS, just pick it out.
right, I'll do it later.
Right.
Might have to do it on a different episode.
What
'Cause I don't know how
time?
clear
So
that's
it's
going to
been
be
about-
today.
And so it's
The
about
la-
an hour.
Oh, it was pretty clear.
The last one was great too. Last week.
Yeah, I'm gonna get I'll get last week.
Right. But it's like,
Gotta get that in the sound clip.
I kept
That
telling
on
her
the
no.
stream deck. Too bad.
right.
Now I'll have it on. Now I have it on a button. I'll just press all.
She will absolutely love that.
That's too funny.
Yeah, Savage, that's right. Stock market makes 0 sense whatsoever.
Right, yeah. With the stock market, I mean, the stock market just proved that you do not need a viable product in order
get gains.
to get gains.
Yeah.
The Fed's got their back.
Or
Here, we'll give-
employees.
right?
You don't even need employees.
You don't need employees. You don't need a product. You just need to be a publicly traded entity, and you make money. And it's a guaranteed win year after year. The only thing that's not a win is a penny stock. But the rest of it, you know, because they've got the Federal Reserve just endlessly hammering money, and these corporations are just sitting there being rewarded for bad business practices on, you know, like, let's take Boeing, all right? They sat there and spent 97% of their profits into stock buybacks. And we're going to reward them with giving them free money.
Yeah, we're gonna pump it back up for him so they can make all those gains.
Yeah. Oh, you know, we're sorry that you made a bad leverage deal. And then I think it's so fitting that, you know, the Oracle of Omaha, Mr. Warren Buffett, dropped every stock
Everything.
that he had in the airlines. Boom.
Tell you what, I killed it with gas and oil. I bought some Chesapeake at 30 cents per share, and I
Dang!
sold it for $14 and something yesterday.
Ooh,
Nice.
Just-
That's called gains right
that's
there.
serious gains.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Like,
Yeah,
man,
but I owned a whole bunch of it way before they had their stock reverse split, and so yeah. But I think that has a lot to do with it. But yeah, it went up to $14. That's
reminds me of the initial pot stock boom.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You
oil
could,
is
you could have thrown darts at a dartboard. back then.
oil
Hit
is a
something.
way to sit. I mean, you could sit there and tell economic prosperity in a country by the amount of oil that they consume. And we're not
Good
no
job,
countries
Tech.
really. No countries really has an economic movement, and that's why the oil prices for that for the futures contract went to almost $50 a barrel. They would have paid you $50 a barrel on the last day of the contract. The next day, you would have had to have been able to take hold of that oil right away. It'd be 1,000 barrels of crude oil you would have had to take physical possession of. And they were basically at the end of the month, they were paying people to get them out of their contract because they had nowhere to put it, or they were speculators going, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get wrecked."
They were
'Cause
paying people to take it
Well,
away.
yeah, usually these guys that were trading it in a normal market, even at the end of the contract cycle, there was always somebody that would have purchased it. Always. But now that all the economies are shut down, we're seeing an opposite effect. So you're seeing all the countries with an economic slowdown, no products being made,
I don't
and
know when you get that.
and here it is. We're you know, the stock market's has almost recovered, but now it's recovered in the highest bubble territory that it's ever been in before.
Right.
Because
stock buybacks just make
Nice move on
the
that,
shares
JP.
more scarce on the market. You know what I mean? It's just like
Right.
what the halving does to Bitcoin.
And-
the stock buybacks do. With the company.
Well, that's actually a way for them to be able to transfer earnings into the CEO's pocket at a less of a tax rate. It's cheaper to get paid in dividends than it is to actually, like, you know, bring a paycheck home.
Get a salary, yeah.
Riot actually has an operation near where I am. I think he bought Riot blockchain stock at $1 now, $2.
Yep,
Nice.
a little bit of that.
Yeah, they got a Bitcoin mine where I live.
Very cool.
Nice.
So, yeah. And it's going to be interesting. I think that when Bitcoin, whenever the stock market pops for this last time, and we go into the greatest recession we've ever seen before.
Oh man,
We are
decimated.
We are going to see. I
It's
mean,
gonna be
people
horrible.
have strong hands. That's all I can sit there and say. And don't. You're gonna watch Bitcoin hurt you a little bit.
Oh, it's going to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
not as
ready.
bad.
I'm prepared.
The other markets have already, like, you know, what, you got probably 30% left in your 401k right now. So if you've already went through that, this isn't going to be nothing.
Right, and even myself, I'm about ready to sit there and call up where I've got my 401k at and be like, let me get my Bitcoin payout, please. Because I don't want to hold on to that dirty fiat.
Oh, so
That's
dirty.
nasty.
Yeah, Rose.
So my Shuby says
it's
who
got the
he
COVID
needs
on
to
it, you know?
ask who is talking in the frame of this video. I mean, a lot of us are talking about Shuby, so I'm not really sure at which point you're referring to. Yeah. Usually it lights up green for whoever is talking around them.
Yep.
If it's just like one person talking.
Otherwise, there's a little bar, and whenever there's a couple of people that are lighting up, one will have the full square, and the other one will have like a little bar underneath.
Yeah,
him.
like right now.
Yeah,
like
like
he was.
Rich Special.
Yeah, right. I'm talking right now, and then Gunny started talking, so he got the little extra bar.
Yep, I just get a little bar, and then now it switches over to me.
Yep.
Shit.
Bars and squares.
Can we talk about one piece of exciting news real quick?
I was testing the kid
No.
there to see who highlighted.
None for
I-
now.
Hey,
You
well,
guys
too
were
bad. You
talking
still got
about
a mark.
stocks and whatnot earlier, and I was just like, totally looking this crap up, and I'm like,
Oh, you
who the hell said it? Who the hell said it? Paul Tudor Jones. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Paul,
Yeah, that's the guy whose hedge fund is taking
Buying
a position in Bitcoin because they look at it as a way to hedge inflation. He said it
They were saying, what,
specifically like
1%?
that.
They're saying what
Yes.
1% he doesn't seem out of the norm, right?
No. No,
dude,
and
that was like
and
so
I
awesome
think
to
that
me.
I think he said he was doing up to 10% of the portfolio.
Hex is saying he's up 2,400% on Hex. That is awesome.
Craziness.
Awesome. That's no leverage required. That's a pretty big game.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah,
Could you imagine
Hex-
if you were
Hex
leveraging
had
that?
his name for a little over a couple years. So Hexcoin came out after he had his name. So
They copied him.
Right, and Richard Hart was
He
a
does
Bitcoin
love it.
maximalist at that time. Whenever Hexdex here made his name.
He says, I did mention it back in this. He did, back when we was on DCA with us.
Mhm.
And when he was on DC. He mentioned it a couple times on me.
and we feel the same way about Hex as we do about our XRP.
Right.
Couldn't have
It's-
said it better, Chris.
It's one
The
exit
ultimate
scam away.
shitcoins.
It's
Oh,
it's
But
one
we
step
cannot
away from
fall.
an exit.
we cannot fault him for actually making gains.
No,
yeah, if you're
and
making
I've-
money on it, hell yeah.
And I've told,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I, and that's that, and you know, it's like, and I might give Hex, you know, a hard time here and there for a few of his positions, but at the end of the day, I tell him, you know, it's like, hey, if you're making money, you're making gains off of it, more power to you.
Yeah, everybody's got their favorite flavors.
If it's a small movement and you're okay with that, you know, as long as you're not losing money. That's the last thing. I don't want to see anybody get wrecked or lose their nest egg, you know. This is all about trying to
absolutely.
secure your future, you know.
Yeah, try not
He
to sell at
did
a
just
loss.
lose
That's always a good
every
thing.
ounce of respect I had for him. Just when I started liking him just a little bit, you go and say some stupid shit like that. Just unreal. You should be ashamed of
Yeah,
yourself.
shame.
No, I'm just playing.
He bought a car with XRP
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Says, okay.
And
Shuby
land.
says okay.
And
who's
land.
Top
And
left.
land.
Top left would be me. I'm top left. This guy. Where do I go?
Hey, you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
see the new?
Bill.
Do you guys see the new Twitter?
Twitch aggro?
and
Bitcoin
I'm
at Bitcoin
Nemesis.
stimulus.
Right.
This $1,200 stimulus is now worth, and all he posts are updates on how much the $1,200 would have got you.
Today was what,
If you put-
$1,700?
Yeah.
1,700.
As of
You just
11
left
hours
it there,
ago,
yeah.
$1,800.
Oh,
Nice. That's a good one. So
Dude.
yeah.
It was created like a couple days ago, and he's already got 8,000 followers. That is awesome.
crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah, the Raven difficulty is like right around like 3.4 to like 3.9, something like that.
What's up, Fang?
For their
Hey, Fang.
yo.
Yo.
Wow.
Just
Good
need
old
Mexican
Raven.
Charlie Lee to make an appearance, and then we can have a party.
Right.
You keep making that face when you're drinking that drink, man. It must taste like butt.
It does. But I can't throw it away. That's alcohol abuse.
Yeah. You gotta just suck it down, you know. Be a man about it.
Oh wow, it's like Ravencoin network hash rate's 4.45 terahash. Yeah. No. It was at 28 to like 30 terahash.
Hey, real quick, in the chat, type Veta build if you're going to be here tomorrow for tomorrow's competition.
Build off.
Build off. Come on.
Here's how you spell
Veta
that.
build or build off. Tell us in the live chat. We want to
Please
see it.
spell
How many of
Veta.
you are going to be here for that? And while you guys are doing that, if you haven't already, smash that like button. It lets YouTube know that our content is worth sharing and promoting to other people. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you'd like to support us for the free, Discord. All right.
Hey Fang, solo all the way. Yo!
Nice.
Hashtag build off. Yeah, Zed's dead, baby.
Zed's dead.
Zed's dead. Who's Zed? Zed's dead.
Don't worry about it, Zed.
Zed's got a nice hog. Right off. That's it.
Excellent. All right, so just a reminder, once Mikhail gets me the official art for the competition,
Not me.
I know you're not the one that's doing it, but once we get the official art, I will make sure to put it on a t-shirt for you guys. That way, I'll say something like, Veta Build 2020, something, I don't know. Or
Man, that's gonna make an
I was there.
expectation that we're gonna do it again, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Be like, I survived the Veta frame build off.
The Veta build off 2020.
I'll have to buy a stockpile of like version 1s just so it's harder for everyone.
Put a picture of a better frame with like a box of disposable masks. Next year,
Jay,
that and Hornets.
I gotta give props to everybody that's in your Patreon level.
He says just called it first annual.
The first annual. First and possibly the last annual build-off.
I actually posted on the Instagram that we were actually thinking about maybe making this a regular thing.
I mean, it's a good way to keep communities together.
Should be our names are underneath this. Mine says Crypto Miguel.
Well, it's also for a great
No, he's
cause
talking
right there.
about-
Yeah,
he's talking
Shuby's
about-
like who's who.
He doesn't understand who's who.
I'm
Right.
the good-looking one,
My-
Jay.
My name is right there, Nemesis. Yo.
Well,
Right here. What is it? Oh, this is all of us underneath there. All of our names.
no, you got to have like a large screen to even read that. It's really hard to read.
Yeah,
He
you
says,
gotta
he says, I
blow
can't
it
see
up
that
big.
on my phone. Oh, you're good, buddy.
Right. He's probably sitting on his phone going, I can't see that. What in the world? It's so
Pinch to zoom,
blurry.
man. Pinch to
There's
zoom.
like 2
Can't pinch the
pixels.
zoom on. Can't pinch the zoom on.
No.
Why not?
It's
Cool
not a
like that.
picture where you can just go weep.
Like, if you can't read my name, it's okay. The only thing you got to remember.
Hextech
Lord.
says Jay is the one with the wicked roundhouse kick.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, the epic roundhouse.
Does any of you guys see Bitcoin going back to 7K all pullback?
Yes, 3.2K.
I mean, anything's
3.2K.
possible. Anything's possible, if we get enough
Only
volume.
only with the mask on though.
If you think
don't
about
try
it,
to
all of
roundhouse
the
kick without it.
like $200 freaking
Oh,
price
Lord.
jumps that we've been having, it's like the whales are trying to shake out all of the hodlers or all of the new people.
No, what I think. Now, this is my perspective from the miner. Okay, so what I think is that the mining, because the only way that you're getting new coins on the market is by a miner selling them. Okay, so if you have a bunch of miners that are running extremely efficient, and there's a lot of them that are out there that are running real efficient, and they've got a stockpile of coin, so they can sit there and have no problem seeing on the other side of the halving and not be affected by it. Now, your other miners that that wasn't shaken out from the last halving or the last bear market, they're about to get shook out the rest of the way. Then you're going to have the ones that will be after the halving, that will be on the cusp of being. They have to either start upgrading their mining facility, or if something bad happens, they're going to get liquidated out of the market too. And what'll end up happening is that whatever stockpile those guys have got, they're going to sit there and start liquidating their Bitcoin position to try to keep the mining facility going, trying to get their hands on whatever hardware they can get their hands on, and hope that they can get efficient. And they'll be able to ride that out, and then if the price comes up fast enough, they'll be good. But during that whole point of it being a bear market, you're going to see some of the mining facilities start driving the price down, because you're going to see that those ones are not efficient enough now.
So what would the price need to be at to be efficient?
For even those guys, it would probably have to start lifting up around the $1,200 to $1,400 range. I've heard a few people rumor that like they think it needs to be like right around the 1,600 point range, and it is profitable for any mining facility almost. But with the halving on top of that, you're going to especially need it to be up that high for some of these mining facilities to keep their head above water. And if the market has a pullback on there with the halving, you're going to see some of those mining facilities get liquidated in the middle of this.
I just don't see enough new people buying. If all of us guys have been here for a while step up and start buying a shit ton of Bitcoin, that would that's the only Only way I could see it happening. I don't think there's enough new people coming in.
Right, and then once
to-
once these big mining farms start putting the sell side pressure down, to where because they've got electricity bills. That's their number one thing that they got to cover.
Right.
So they're going to start liquidating more of their Bitcoin on the way down. But
I like what Savage Mind said. He said many small miners use leverage on exchanges with their mined Bitcoin, and the large farms mess with them and liquidate them.
yeah, because they know that they shouldn't be doing that.
Note.
And then
Yeah,
Hexdeck decided to
around
say, and then Hexdeck decided to say, imagine the price of XRP when Bitcoin hits 28K.
You are banned from coming to this YouTube channel from now on.
That's it. Get out of here.
So I don't know if anyone else has seen what was just posted in McGundy's House of Memes on Discord. That's what I was over here laughing about.
But don't-
Nick Diesel posted something, and,
But-
and
but
I'm gonna
don't-
share with everybody because it's too funny
Do
not
it.
to post.
Do it, do it, do it.
Damn. Craziness.
That's perfect. Perfect. I love it. Oh. That's the exact face I make when I buy it every time.
Yeah. When a train comes in and the positives,
What face do you make when? What happens when you make that face?
Well,
That's
it's
when you
not
didn't set a stop loss.
I don't do that, so the face
He's got
is far
a
and few between.
well, no, he's got a little stop loss on there, so he's got like a little chain that's wrapped up onto it a little bit, so he doesn't fall too far back. It's like a bungee cord; it kind of bounces back.
Man, that's too great. So while you were like having a serious conversation, Em, I was like, it's over here laughing at this. Nick Diesel says heavy breathing intensifies. Thank you for posting that, Nick Diesel. That was just too funny. He's trying to have a serious
Heavy
conversation.
breathing intensifies.
I was over here laughing, and I was like, I can't. I couldn't even look at it. The moment I seen it, I started laughing. Instant cry.
Don't cry, man. It's okay.
But yeah, I mean, I really think at the end of the day, you're going to see a lot of these farms just start getting liquidated, and then you're going to watch with these farms, you're going to watch the sell pressure. And then these miners are, if the price drops during all of this, even the bigger miners are they're gonna start having to sell more coin to cover their bill. So it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy, some people would say.
Dark times ahead. Dark times.
And if the
I
market,
liquidated 75% of my bags. I got rid of all my shit, ready to buy back at lower prices.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking at this stuff as a no trade zone. I've been like glued to the charts, even myself as a mining person, and once I see that, I mean, I don't care if I catch it at the peak, but anywhere near the top, and I'll sit there and buy up a whole lot of not financial advice, but Doge.
The cash stable coin. It was a meme. It was never supposed to be, for real.
Yep.
Even the old developer was like, I never meant for this to become what it is.
That's always how it is, though. You put stuff out in the world and hope for the best.
Right. That's for sure.
Dude, I can't say it enough. Okay, so we have 14 or 15 participants tomorrow. This keeps going.
It started
Tell us in
at
the chat.
14, but it really has. There's possible even more. It's possible.
All right, so in the chat, guys, how many people do you think will be here next year for the next
Oh
mining
my gosh! Here we
competition?
go.
Come on.
He's already calling it.
I am. Dude,
Double
this
the size?
is awesome. It's exciting. We're the first ones to put the community together with this sort of competition.
No, for 9,000. I hope not. I hope so, because it'd be great for the space, but with a lot of people.
Right.
So you think there's gonna be over 9,000 competitors next year?
No, man. It's a meme. Come on.
Grits says, I'm in. Next year, he's in for it.
Right? Maybe next year we'll let the Patreons in. Maybe we'll have to discuss that. But they'd have to be in the mining's DCA. You're mining.
Oh,
Well, that's bullshit.
Oh.
I'm gonna be paying for that whole giveaway next week.
Hey man, it's only fair that you have to be a registered miner.
He's still beating you, so you're okay.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
ass.
you go, girl. God dang.
Wah, wah.
Gundy's on fucking point.
I thought for sure I was ahead of him. I thought for sure.
You're like 9 marks behind.
But he did drop like 37 F-bombs right in a row there earlier. So.
No, it wasn't F
Many
bombs.
you
They were
gave me.
ass bombs. I said ass a lot.
Oh.
Ass,
my
ass,
bad.
ass.
You're never gonna catch up, dude.
Right? And I was like, fuck. That sounded like $1.
It was. That's right, Nefarious. We turned the competition into 18 YouTube channels supporting each other. So I'm curious as to how many YouTube channels you guys think will actually be participating next year. You know,
30. I'm calling it 30.
I think we started something.
You gotta go international though. Get some international crypto tubers on there.
Grit
That's
says, then
fine.
I'll join DCA. Your mind.
We could totally make it like one of those competitions where we only have certain amounts and then we have a winner. Next month, certain amount and a winner. And then however many months it is, and then have those, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 compete
Mine
again.
Lifer says 50. He calls 50 prediction.
50,
I
nice.
don't know.
I say
That
30.
take like
We'll
weeks to get the competition over.
I mean,
It all depends
That
on
would
how
be a
bad the happening
competition.
is and
that
how many new
you can
YouTube
plan that one
channels
out a
are
little
gonna
bit. You
open
can
up.
plan that
Yeah.
one out differently. We could do that one in a month's time.
Yeah.
Each week, have like a set. You know what I mean?
Right.
This one, this year is totally like a test.
Right. Just kind of thrown
No
together.
No one's like ever done this. Like this is just kind of like, oh, this will work.
You were saying
We
no
know
pinch
it'll
to
work.
Zoom YouTube. Pinch to Zoom YouTube.
Oh, aren't you special?
Dude, how
Oh,
cool would it be
XX
if
says, "Dang, bros, my wallet is full with $20.76 of BTC. You
Hmm.
are real, yo."
Yes, we are real. We
Yes.
are real. The
He was on
giveaways are
Of
real.
course.
Thank you,
Not an
Hextech.
illusion.
We're not
Right.
fakes.
What would happen if like this got so big that eventually we actually had to rent out like a venue, like
That'd be
Like a
awesome.
Vegas
That'd be
competition.
kick-ass.
Nah, that'd be dope.
We
that
just
would
do
be
it.
freaking
We
wicked.
just do it. in Chris's garage.
Everybody come out, fly out to the venue, and have it build off like right there live. Next year goals. Everybody hear that?
Next year
We
goals.
need sponsors to do that too.
and a camera crew.
Right. That's why we would need sponsors. That's expensive.
This is the only type of thing that I know of that's ever happened in the crypto space like this. So I'm
Yeah,
sure
That's
it
why
wouldn't be hard to get somebody to sponsor this whole thing.
Well, he says, "Hello, Chris. I'll take the number on that."
the under.
Oh, whatever.
You know what? All we would really have to do is like just put it out there. Hey, we need brand new videogrophers that need a demo reel or something like that, or want to
There are
beef up their
plenty of
resume.
people. There are plenty of people in this, like in our group, that do stuff like this.
Yeah,
Yeah. Jeez.
I know people personally that do stuff.
Yeah.
You're good.
Mikhail has a camera. He knows how to use it.
Hey, Red Panda, you wouldn't have to show your face. You could totally
Just
get
wear a mask. Dude.
Right.
totally get
Told
a
you.
Red Panda mining mask if you ever got me like a large file logo.
Dude, I totally
tired
have
of it. I
large.
wanna see
I
his face.
totally have large file. I know what you mean.
Let me get that large file, and I'll hire an artist to render a straight on view instead of the angled view, and I'll make you a red panda mining mask, a gator.
Mask. No one paid attention to me until I put on the mask.
Hey Ralph, I hope that your laptop's not a MacBook of some sort, man. That's water damage, and they don't cover that.
It burns holes through the board.
Yeah, it does. Oh my god! And corrodes the board
I've seen
out.
that, and then they put a hole in the board.
You want to know?
Damage. What?
You want to know what I like is that whenever you're testing power on a MacBook, you're always checking your PP bus. I'm not even.
So Mining
Savage
Lifer
Mind,
said
you
that
are
we just need
correct.
to get a red panda, like a green face paint or something like that, so that
No,
we
green
can
suit.
green screen him.
A green suit.
Yeah, dude, you're correct.
Cut the head off of a
Savage
green
says
man
many,
suit.
many vendors sell Veta or Veta-like frames. He goes, no reason at all why they shouldn't be involved. Correct.
Yeah, they would
There
probably
are
donate to a
tons
cause
of
like this.
There are tons of companies out there that build mining frames.
If we get large enough, we could totally get mining rig sponsors.
Right. Be like, you got a sponsor, we'll build them all, you can keep them.
Now, guys, we have an ask for you. When this competition goes live
Dude,
tomorrow,
tag Veta like everywhere.
blast it out. Twitter,
I'll have a link.
Instagrams.
I'll have a link like in DCA and everywhere. Like the moment this is over, I'll have a link for the live stream tomorrow. There will be a link ready because I had to. This live stream had to like happen before I could make one for tomorrow. So as soon as this is over, I can make the link. You know, everybody can have it, and it would get pushed everywhere.
Absolutely. If we just totally blast and like, if we break Twitter, that would be awesome.
Dude, that'd be
Right,
Right,
dope.
that'd be
We will get
FA.
Veda's attention. we will get Veda's attention,
Yes.
or some other mining rig company that will gladly sponsor the next one.
Next.
So
Right.
we're gonna need
My
your
life,
guys'
just
help
get
with that.
AMD or Nvidia to sponsor it. That'd be crazy.
Yes.
There's just at better. Are you paying attention?
What would be even crazier is if it's not just the frame manufacturers.
Yeah, dude.
But
Savage, you
also-
totally could. He says you could make your own better frame.
Yeah, like you were
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, they only take about $15 in bulk probably to make them.
That's true. But if we wanted to get sponsors or the other, like the mining, companies involved, they wanted to sponsor a good cause, charity, or be a part of the free exposure, letting miners know, hey, we exist, we have great products, we sponsored this, come take a look,
Buy ad space here.
Yeah, seriously.
This blank space right here.
This green screen
this
is for
could be
sale
you.
for the next hour.
This space right here is
We
for-
That's
gotta-
not VIP real
got a
estate, so we
spot
charge a
right
little
there.
less for that.
We got a spot right there.
Z versus Red Panda in a Red Panda suit would be amazing.
I
I mean,
know,
let's
right?
let's think
Just
big
saying.
here. Let's think big here. Like, Dogecoin on freaking NASCAR and Litecoin on UFC big here.
Yeah.
Why not?
This is Chris's brainstorming the
Then we'll
better
have to
frame.
get caged
I
in
am.
for
Palooza.
live stream.
Dude, that is what I do. That is what I do.
Vetapalooza.
I brainstorm, come up with
Frame
branding and
Palooza.
marketing.
Yeah.
That is why I'm in charge
That's
of the
funny.
DCA Your Brand on Patreon.
Yeah,
Because
right.
I brainstorm and I learn how to freaking market shit.
He's like, yeah, I did that.
What is it? What is this thing that you market again?
It's Vetapalooza.
So we'll call it next year. We'll call it Vetapalooza.
Then they'll probably sue us for copyright infringement for that.
Yeah,
name.
we'll just do Mining Palooza or something, or Crypto Palooza.
Mining frame Palooza.
Right, this way, any of the mining company, we're not isolating.
we're not discriminating.
Right, it's whatever frame company wants to sponsor us. Yo.
Well, think about it this way.
Ding,
Let's
ding,
think
ding.
let's think bigger than just frames. What if we had somebody who produces ASIC mining rigs, or GPU mining rigs, or whatever, and they wanted to sponsor it? And we actually build an actual mining rig, not just the frame.
That would be kind of wild. Just have like a big mining
full-on-
farm use
a full-on
us to
frame.
build their stuff for them.
Hey, we need a bunch of
Get a
these
couple
built,
choice units
and
from Bitmain.
you can build them for like. We just gotta have them built. Like we need them done, and I don't want to do it. So
Yeah.
Right, and you guys are having a competition. Here you go.
Well, think about it this way: Microsoft gets all of their freaking bugs worked out by college students.
Yeah, well, Microsoft also puts patents in
well,
for crypto based on human data.
And you know what? Whenever I hear an older person talking about, I can't get this to work, and I'm like, who's the youngest person you have near you? Give it to him. She's only 6 years old. Perfect.
They know. Younger the better.
Right? She might not know why she's opening it up, but bing, bing, bing. There you go.
Oh, we got a quarter up for grits.
Whatever you guys do, don't take the Bill Gates vaccine.
I
Right?
don't know.
No. I like what is his name? Jeff from Dollar Vigilante killed Bill Gates.
Seriously, what is this guy doing? Just because you're smart doesn't mean you should start injecting people.
You're a tech nerd. Why are you touching medical stuff?
Yeah.
You're a computer guy.
Yeah, why is
Pick
your
one field and get good at it.
why is your ex-best friend Jeffrey Epstein?
No, my biggest thing
He
is
died of the
why
coronavirus.
why
he
was
didn't kill himself.
right.
It's coronavirus.
My biggest
real
thing is why Bill Gates was experimenting medicine in Africa doing damage, and he wants to come here and practice medicine.
Hey, Hexdeck, a great place to reach Jay, if you want to talk about trading methods, is actually in our Discord. He's mostly active in Discord simply because that's where our community is, and well, Jay could answer the rest of that.
Yep. Best place to find me is in there, for sure.
Is Ralph going over there thinking about pistols again? I see him talking.
Probably.
Yeah. ACSS. That sounds like a gun right there. I'm just saying.
I don't want to talk about it. So mad.
Oh, your gun?
Still waiting.
Oh, you already paid for it, right? Oh. Yep. That human malware, it slows everything down. But don't worry. Stocks are going up.
For no reason whatsoever.
and we added $1 trillion worth of deficit within 30 days.
Oh man, probably more than that.
No, last month, $1 trillion, 30 days. They printed without anybody really realizing it.
How much money was not printed just simply by direct deposit?
Well, that's what got the banks in trouble. We're talking about the Fed now. They're like,
No, seriously.
oh, you need something? It's on.
All
Catch
the
it.
Fed has to do is send the bank some zeros.
Yeah.
They don't even have to send
They're-
the dollars.
Yeah, they're basically, typing away debt,
They could digitally print.
And
the dollars
now you've also got China threatening to sell their bonds on the open market. And I sat there and I was like, dude, they don't even have to do that. You want to know how they can sit there and hit us? Stop buying it.
Or
China's the biggest.
cash out for land.
Well, no,
Because we owed-
China is
They
the
decided to
big.
cash out.
China's the biggest buyer of our bonds. If they just simply stopped, oh my God, hyperinflation. How's it going?
Oh, it's gonna happen anyway.
Milk, $50.
Right. Hey man, you go to Zimbabwe, you know, it's $1 million for a home cooked meal. I don't even know what it would be in like Venezuela or something like that. I mean, that's like a wheelbarrow full of zeros. I mean, they're throwing that stuff away.
Doesn't matter how bad the dollar tanks, the dollar menu will still be $1.
Oh yeah, they've been
They'll make it a $5 menu eventually.
right. Well, they only make money. They only make money when they open up another location. They've claimed to be unprofitable for years.
Well, yeah, I mean, it used to be real food too. That
Right.
That going for them. You know, the dollar menu has a bunch of not food items on it.
Yeah, and then
Hey,
Zebra,
can I get
yep,
this?
but the market keeps going up. Don't worry.
Let me get some of that not chicken nuggets.
Oh, Hexadeck says no dollar menu any longer in Montana.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Going.
Oh no.
I know they have a limited menu here.
Times are tough, man.
There's like hardly any. There's like only like half the menu there. That's it.
Running out of meat. I know where I live at, we're having shortages of meat.
Yep.
Hey, you gotta go
Well,
to a
they've
butcher to get meat.
Well, they've shut down a lot of them, the meat producers, and then our good old government's actually paying the farmers to kill their cattle off.
Yep, and that's 100% true. Farmers, I mean, that's all we are, and where I'm from, and I mean that's true.
Dairy
And,
farmers are dumping milk. They're just covering over fields of onions, fields of
5 pounds of meat a day is all you can buy at the meat processor. Every day,
Wow.
5 pounds. That's it. Yep.
That's not too bad.
You guys, 5 kids like I do, 5 pounds of meat ain't nothing.
Right, it goes in
A day though?
Well, I guess you'd have to go every day to, I need
to
at
stock
least.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd have to go every day for a
Doable.
couple
Instead
months.
of
to
instead
stock
of
up.
instead of sitting there and buying your $150 worth of meat for the week, you're gonna have to do it over the course of the week to do that. So you're
I know
now
enough farmers that I can just. We already stocked up, so I'm good to
Right.
go.
But I mean, like for everybody else, I mean, people who are unable to be prepared like that, okay? So now they're limiting the amount of food they can get into their household. So now they got to go out into the store more often. And if they're worried about this exposure, then they're getting exposed more often. It's like, I don't get it.
Hey, did you guys read what Nefarious wrote in the live chat while I was gone? Or no?
No.
He says in 1980, $1 got you a candy bar, soda, and a burger from McDonald's. And you'd have change. 1990, you got a soda and a candy bar. 2000, you got a soda. In 2020, $1 gets you a laugh.
Yeah. And we're not going to see it right away because what we're witnessing right now is economic deflation. So what that means is that everybody is saving. There's that's why the Fed keeps on pumping money. They're trying to get people to start spending.
Because when you think about saving, if they're pumping out the money at a 7% rate,
Right now,
and you're only making 1% on interest, you're losing purchasing power.
But if you think about it right now, you go to the store, we're not seeing that inflation right now. So that's proving what it's going to do, and this is why a lot of the big people are talking about this. So what we're seeing is that they're
like Paul Tudor Jones.
Oh yeah, they're sitting there and they're basically they started off with just giving everybody money. Now they're sitting there dropping bombs of money on people. Once they start going nuclear with that money, and you're gonna have the
Venezuela. The president there said, "Hey, you know what? I know how to fix this problem. I'll make everybody millionaires. We'll just print a bunch of money."
I think that we're gonna see it be closer to how the German mark went. So after during World War I and World War II, Germany went into printing mode to pay for the war movement.
I remember watching Euro Trip,
So after
Nickel, I buy my own hotel.
right. So they basically hyperinflated everything.
Yeah.
And
that's
during
true. You can
during
get a 12-ounce can of pop for $1.
right. And these guys during World War I, World War II, they went into saving mode while Germany was doing this huge deficit spending. Huge. And after World War II was over, these savers that had been saving up for years through the war because they were too scared to do anything because, a lot of uncertainty. They wanted to be able to make sure they had enough money, or currency, I should say. If they needed to move, they had enough cash on them to do that. Now, after the war was over, they were like, all right, I've got a lot saved. I can get this, and I can get that, and I can get this, and I can get that. And at the grocery store, all of a sudden, you're just going to watch everything just climb. And this has happened with every country that's ever inflated their currency supply. Is you'll see it at first, it contracts. That's the deflationary. But once you get on the other side, it's gonna be like a cork. They weren't realizing with this Keynesian economics. They popped that cork and let out that economic pressure, and the genie's out of the bottle, guys. Game over. Because the first thing they're gonna see it flood out, and they're like, oh, finally, we got it to pop. It's moving again. We got the economic machine going.
That doesn't sound like a genie.
And then they're gonna watch the market inflate up, and they're like, "Oh my god, put the cap back on it." And there's so much economic pressure behind it that they're not gonna be able to stop this. This is gonna be epic, and thank God that for all of us here, we should have at least gold, silver, and that Bitcoin.
Yeah, this will be like an event where people on Wall Street were jumping out of freaking the 11th story. And,
Right.
It's not going to be good for a lot of people.
No, this is going to be epically bad. But as long
guys, we are coming up on the 1 hour and 45-minute mark.
That's what happens when you get me on a tangent. I'll stand on that soapbox.
I know our boy Jake has to go, but how many of you guys would like to see us continue on for the last 15 minutes, or should we call it a night? Tell us in the chat. 15 more minutes, or, adios.
And yeah, Hex. Then Bitcoin 1 mil. Once gold, silver, and Bitcoin accounts for that money supply. Oh man, my
so
God,
that'd be awesome.
I mean, in the 70s, rated like 79. In 79 to 80, they watched gold account for the money supply for the first time since they separated, and they should have pegged the dollar back to it, but they didn't, and it went from like $250 to like, I think it was like $1,700, something like that at the peak, and then it got manipulated back down by the banks.
Well, isn't that a kind of a rumor of like what they think Trump's doing anyway? He's gonna try to put us back on the gold standard.
No,
well, they've been talking about that for a few years now.
They can't, because then they would have that gold would instantly spike, and it would be at the price of what they would call unattainium.
Go up to like $10,000 a gram.
Oh yeah, and I guarantee you, if they did that, they would do what they did the last time they pegged the dollar to the gold system.
Man.
They're gonna make it illegal for all of us to own any.
Yeah.
Wow.
They'd be having people getting killed in the street for like their earrings and shit.
It's crazy.
Oh my God, Zebert, that's awesome.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you definitely made out good if you got it for that.
All right, because it's
That
being
was
sold
in
at
2000 to 2004.
yeah, that right now, if you were to liquidate that, he'd be selling it at a premium, but I don't even think it's done
Three
yet.
times, more than 3 times what he paid for it.
At least, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 100 troy ounce Engelhard silver bars. I wish I would have kept them things, but I sold them for $3,800 a piece, I think.
Right,
Dang.
considering that it's like right around $22 an ounce on silver.
Silver is at 15.
You gotta see what it.
45.
according to Trading.
No, that's you cannot get it for that. I'm just saying what the
Ralph
open
Cooper.
market's selling it for.
Ralph Cooper
I've been
said
talking
there
to
would just be a lot
brokers.
of boating accidents if they decided to confiscate gold.
Yeah, a lot of boating accidents.
Oh man, people will start burying their shit in the backyard again, you know?
Put it in a
Yeah.
soup can.
Right?
Yeah. Go get the Folgers Crystals coffee tin and just start burying stuff in the backyard again.
Do it the same way your grandpa did.
Right.
15.30 per ounce on silver.
Yeah, that's some
49 cents per gram.
Yeah, but then you've got you're only going to be able to get that through a broker of some sort.
Yeah,
And
I
they
know
got
if you
they
go
got
to,
their
like-
fees on top
I
of
know
that.
if you go to like places to buy like coins and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
they're-
it's like 22.
Correct.
That's what you is the lowest I was seeing.
Yeah, that's
was
also
looking at
whenever
things
you're
today.
looking at the
That's the
stock
only reason why I
market.
know this. I've never known this information otherwise. It just happens
Yeah.
to be today and the right
Coincidence.
conversation that
Right.
I know the information.
I
Like,
know when,
right-
when
right,
you answered,
like-
I was like, man, he's really on it with the silver shit. Like,
Right,
I
like,
fucking knew exactly what it was.
I had it open.
I know that like right now, gold's trading through the exchange through the stock market at about 1,700, but you cannot physically take it
Buy it
for
that,
anything
right?
under $2,000 for 1 ounce. It's like right around $2,300.
If you can find somebody to give it to you too, then.
Oh, you can find play at goldsilver.com.
Yeah,
Good
they
place.
still have supply.
Yes, it'll be a month before you'll be able to take a physical holding on it.
It's like 'cause they don't have it or it's in the ground.
I know 18
It's
Max has
it's
stuff.
where they're transferring it out from. So they're grabbing it directly from the mint. So whenever the mint finally releases anything onto the open market, they try to grab.
Text says per mint will sell gold or silver right now. Save that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hex
Hex
says
says
that you
you'll
will
save
pay a 6+ premium on a generic round of silver.
Yeah.
Well, we got your kind of money, Hex Deck. That don't matter.
Like
Get
if
that XRP money, man.
you can
Yeah.
sit there and spend $1,000 and buy junk silver, and you'd probably do pretty good.
Gun shows and trade shows are great for buying gold and silver.
Yes, they are.
Can't go to those right now.
But guys, if you haven't yet, we have
Cannot
23
assemble.
people watching. We got 30 likes. That is awesome.
Right?
Yay!
If you still haven't hit that smash that like button, please do so. And definitely hit us up in Discord. Definitely, please help us out tomorrow.
Right.
As soon as this live stream is done,
Yeah.
Mikkel's
you got
gonna hook up the live stream for tomorrow and blast that out and tag anybody you can,
Right.
wherever you can.
And
We gotta make
we'll
this thing
have
blow up.
we'll have a donation link down below. So if you guys want to donate to the charities right along with us,
Yep, while
feel
we're doing
free. We would encourage anybody that is in a position to be able to donate. Please do.
Yes, crypto mining left for it's fucking awesome.
You goddamn right.
Also, because we are having a competition tomorrow, there will not be a mining after dark. All right, this is tomorrow's episode.
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just gonna do it early in the day. It'll be at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m.
2
Eastern.
p.m. where it counts.
Yep.
which means 11 a.m. Pacific.
Oh
Right.
man. lazy guys over there always
Oh,
getting
yeah.
up late.
Hextech says, by the way, the XRP token you sent him it's silver. So he said it's going to the moon. Because
Oh
it's made out
yeah.
of silver.
Yep. No problem, man. Hey, man, it was one of those things of as soon as I got it, I thought of you. I didn't care if it was silver or not.
Red Panda,
Then send
Crypto
me a
mining
bar of
lifer.
gold, man.
Z-Bert, you guys are awesome.
Huh? What?
Everybody that's typing FA in the chat right now, you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you.
Friggin' a-hole.
Wow.
Mm, Jay, it was an XRP
Are you
coin.
sick?
Well, I need
Do you
you to
have the
get
armor?
like an XRP one in gold, and then
They
just
don't-
give that to me.
No.
Well, I just figured I'd
Remelt it.
try.
He says, "Bro, I'd never sell it."
Oh, I know
Don't
he
lie.
would not. He wouldn't
Don't
sell
lie.
it. No, because of the fact that I gave it to him, man. It's more of that.
But you know, if silver hit $600 an ounce, you wouldn't sell the 1 ounce of silver.
No, right? That's why I
I
said
mean,
don't
if
lie.
you had to. If you
I
didn't
would
have to,
encourage
you'd
him
force
to
it
sell off his XRP first.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Panda,
thank
you
you
better
for being
get
here,
some sleep.
Panda. We appreciate it, man.
You better
Looking
get
forward to
some, dude.
seeing your build tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'll see
All
you
of
tomorrow,
you.
But
Panda.
my money's still on Brian over here.
Yo.
All you got to do when you're building that thing, Nem, is think about the roundhouse you'll get if you freaking lose.
With the mask on.
Oh, yeah.
I will mask up and be over to your place and lickety split.
So many blazing feats of fury.
See him come
Hey,
in. He's
real
like
quick.
Lysoling his way into my
If you're
house. He's like, hold on here. Hold on. All right.
Hey, real quick, if you're participating tomorrow, tell us which charity are you planning on donating your winnings to if you win? Let us know.
No,
Type it in the chat. Type it in the
should-
chat. Which charity?
It should be the pick of the winner. The winner gets
Yeah.
to pick the charity.
Yeah, no,
well,
that's
we
what I'm
have
saying.
A list of charities
Their
in the
pick.
thing. Just certain ones
Dundee's House
that-
of Memes is accepting
have
donations.
a list of them in like in the Google thing, in the Google document, because only a few of them accept crypto. Otherwise, we'd have to exchange the crypto into cash and then do it that way.
And then whoever exchanges in the cash is going to get hit with the tax.
So
it's
Nefarious says that
charities, so-
if he wins, his charity of choice will be Pause Chicago. Crypto Mining Lifer said St. Jude's.
Like,
Who else is participating? Where do you plan on donating if you are the winner? Real quick, let's get it in the
Fantasy
chat. Let's
secretly
get it in
have
the
all my
chat.
bets on me.
need to be getting in contact with me, Red Panda, then, so I can handle the details. of
I
the
think
money.
I think that I think Red's been practicing secretly in the
I
background.
mean, he has
he's
a
only-
whole bunch of them, and
He got a truckload of them. You know,
He's probably using an impact wrench and everything, NASCAR and that shit together. He's probably got it.
He's like
Everything
off
is laid
camera.
out
He's built like
perfectly.
3 of them, so he's like, I know how you open them up. You're good to go. You're gonna lay it out like this, and then
So
you-
Red Panda Mining said, if I win, mine is going to the water project. DGX Diamond says WWF Australian Wildfire and Nature Recovery Fund.
That's a good one.
Excellent.
A
Excellent.
list. He said a list of charities that take BTC would be cool. Yeah, we have a
Yes.
list of them, and we'll get them for everybody. Maybe we'll put them like a list. Of them.
Oh, Panda says, I have proof I have not built any. He has not practiced or cheated.
Or cheated.
Uh-oh.
Because they're all in
we want a
boxes and
picture.
wrapped.
We want a picture of the panda face in front of the box.
That's proof.
Because then you could just sit there and take a stock photo of any photos of any pile of random boxes. You
But you gotta have your face in
know. Proof of panda.
POP.
Red, mining panda style.
POP. Proof of panda.
Proof of pandas.
And on that note, guys, we do have to get out of here. Thank you
Yep.
so much for being here. Please, if you love what we are doing, support us on the Patreon. You can learn a shit ton of quality info signing up for Mikkel and Brian's mining stuff if you're not already into mining. Jay's definitely killing it with teaching our students how to do technical analysis, and our students are showing the results. Check the Instagram. I'm posting results. And guys, we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.
Yo.
No fake news here.
Right.
I
on.
will for certainly ping you, Ralph Cooper, whenever the parts decide to come in.
Nice. And with that, guys, we'll definitely see you all tomorrow. Yo.
Good night, guys.
Later.
Wash
Peace
your
out,
hands.
guys.